Okay, I'm trying to do some stuff and it's not going well, and I feel like I'm going crazy. I feel like I'm going a little... That's not the sound I was trying to make. What sound was I trying to make? Cuckoo. Cuckoo. That's a lot different than what came out of my mouth. Anyways, have you ever MacGyvered something so weird? This gum that I'm chewing earlier, flashback. I'm in my car. My visors on my car are broken, and they just dangle in my vision all the time like this. Imagine you're trying to drive, and that's just what you see. So, that's what I want to do. But instead of doing that, I had a piece of frozen gum. Not like chewed gum, okay? It's like a fresh piece of gum in its wrapper. So I open the box, I take out the gum, and I put my visor back in its little foot or whatever. Wedge the gum into its little foot, and now it's holding up my visor. I get done with work, I'm driving home, and I'm like, ooh, a piece of candy. Because I got a little binder clip, and I was going to put it in the foot and hold it. Because that worked before, but I lost the binder clip that I was using. So I had another binder clip, but the binder clip I got from work was too small, sadly. Anyways, I'm trying to edit this video, and I feel like I had something to say, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna record, I'm gonna talk about that. And now I just look like I'm tweaking on the bean. You know what I mean? Know what I mean, Jelly Bean? I can't rhyme bean with bean. That doesn't work. I guess I rhymed mean with bean, and then rhymed mean with bean again, but in a different way. I did have a large coffee today, but that was this morning at 8:30 a.m. I was drinking it until noon? Question mark? I'm not really sure when I was drinking it till. But anyways, have you ever seen a short horror film on YouTube called Don't Look Away? Don't leave the box. Look at my box. Don't look at my box. That sounds naughty. What is it called? I'm looking right now. YouTube. Okay, don't look in the box. Don't look away. Don't look away. Don't look away. And it's on... What's it on? That's not right. That's not right. Other side of the box. On Alter. It's so good. It's got 13 milli views, so I bet you have seen it. Because this is a small world that we live in. It's like this big. That's my magnifying glass. It's that big. So teeny beeny, and everyone that you know is probably seen Other Side of the Box or a short film on Alter. And if you haven't, you should, because it's very good. I want to talk about it sometime a little more in depth. Now is not the time because I feel ill-equipped. Anyways, I'm trying to upload this video. Actually, I'm trying to render and save the video. And then I gotta make a thumbnail. Do people not like YouTube? And I just had a stroke. Do people not like YouTube intros anymore? Because, okay, I know my intro is too long. It's 10 seconds. No one has that attention span anymore, honey. It's gotta be like 3, 4, 5 seconds max. And I was looking up like YouTube intro, and it was a Reddit thread, and every single comment was like, intro, don't do an intro, don't do an intro, I hate intro, I can't pay attention, swipe, it hurts my fingers. That's what everyone on Reddit sounds like. Anyways, everyone's like, it hurts my skipping finger, it hurts my skipping finger. And now I'm like, should I not have an intro at all? Because I want to. This is my idea for my intro. I want to do a little song that's just like, up by Samm, la 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 la. Did you have the attention span for that? Because if you did, that's my thought. That's what I want to do. I don't know what, like, imagery would be. Probably just, like, my logo, Art by Samm, like, little dancing letters. Art by Samm, la 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 la. That's it. So simple. I think I'm still going to. And we'll try it. Because my intro that I have right now is just kind of like, nah. Well, you know, well. It's the first animation I ever did, and I was like, I have to use this. Look at my animation that I did. It's so good, girl. It's not that good. It's okay. It's not that good. It's not that good for someone to pay attention to it for 10 minutes. It just goes on for too long, but the only reason it goes on for that long is because the song I want to use sounded better when I cut it at the like 9-second mark. No one can pay attention to that now because we just want to like, okay, next. Okay, next. Okay, next. That's it. That's all we want to do. Oh, I want to play a game. Okay, let me get ready. We're going to play a game. Okay, ready for the game? It's called Guess the Silhouette. Guess the silhouette. Wrong. It's a mango. Guess the silhouette. Wrong. It's a mango. Guess the silhouette. Wrong. Just kidding. I bet you said mango. You're right. Guess the silhouette. Wrong. It's a mango. Guess the silhouette. It is a... I don't know. What is it? I don't know. I don't know what that is. We'll figure it out later. Anyways, that's the game. Did you like it? I imagine it taking longer. I think I was staring at the time the entire time I was filming that. Do you ever just like be looking somewhere and you don't know where you're looking? Because that's what was just going on. Like my mind was, I think, okay, so when you're thinking about yourself, are you thinking about your point of view? Or are you thinking about like watching yourself like do stuff? Because I feel like when I'm thinking about myself, I'm not thinking about my point of view. I'm thinking about like if I was someone else watching me and I'm seeing it. That's what I think. That's how my dreams are too. I have my dreams from third person perspective. Like I'm watching myself do all these things. Sometimes it's cool. Sometimes I guess I've never had an issue with it, but I asked someone one time if that happened to them and they're like, no, it's definitely like my point of view. And I was like, oh, is that weird? Is that weird that that happens to me? Do you do that? Because anyways, I think that whole time, my point to that, connecting the dots here, in case you can't keep up. I forgot. What was I talking about? Connecting the dots, going back, thinking about yourself. Yes, I was thinking about myself. I brought up staring at the minute mark that whole time because I think when I was talking about, what's this silhouette? Was I imagining myself? I think I'm just making shit up now. Anyways, I'm gonna get back to editing the thumbnail and I'll talk to you in just a minute. This kitty wanted to say hello. Say hi, Alec. Go hello. This is the tiniest bean that there ever was. She's so little and so small. She's like a little parrot. Sometimes she just wants to sit on your shoulder. Look how small and tiny she is. Oh my god. She's the cuddliest kitty that we have. We have 3 kitty bitties. And this one is the tiny bean. And then we have the Chumbini Bolini and the pretty girl. This is also a pretty girl, but oh, she wants to leave. Say goodbye. Bye. Be gone, Satan. Oh. That sounded weird. I wonder if you can hear that when she landed. That's not what it sounded like. What is with my sound effects today? I can't reciprocate what I'm hearing in my head. Do you ever take so long to think about stuff? I never knew, like, obviously you notice when you're recording yourself and then you watch it back every second, you're like, and, like, well, anyways, I notice long pauses of silence. I'm in the middle of a sentence and you can see the rendering application, the animation, you can see the rendering animation moving in my head. And when I cut out that long pause of silence, you can't even tell there's a cut. I just pick right back up where I left off. It's like I get transported somewhere or something. What is that? Am I just a blondie? My hair's dyed right now, so I don't look blonde, but am I just a blondie? I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. And also I have to now consciously, oh my gosh, I burped so much. I just made this video, I burped 3 times during it. I guess that's not that much. That doesn't sound crazy. I burped twice in this. It's 9 minutes in. Almost 10, if that makes it better. And I forgot what I was talking about before that. Do I have ADHD? What is this? My brain is just like... It's going 10 miles a minute, and then it needs a defibrillator to get going again. And then it jumps back up, and it's like, does a little dance, and then it deflates again. What is that? I feel like I'm hyped up on Mountain Dew right now. I feel like the best way I can describe it is like all the energy is just like building up inside me, and the only orifice it can exit from, that's it. That's the only place it can go. I guess I'd rather that than somewhere else. Maybe that's where the burps are coming from. I have too much excitement going on, building up inside of me. Anyways, I'm excited for this video. I don't know what this is. I don't know what's going on here. I had some stuff to talk about, and I forgot. Big surprise. Guess what? Sam forgot. Sam forgot what she was talking about. Whoa. You forgot what you were talking about? No way. Has that ever happened to you? Like, you knew something, and so, how many times have I said that? Has that ever happened to you? Anyways, has that ever happened to you? You knew something, and someone comes up to you, and they're like, oh my god, blah, 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 and you're like, what? Because that happened to me. I remember one time I knew this person was getting fired from work. I knew that they were getting fired. It wasn't a secret. And then he like is coming up with a backpack, and he's like, well, I'm never gonna see you guys again. And I was like, what? What do you mean? Like, what happened? Obviously, I don't say it like that. That's very obvious that I knew you were getting fired. But I was like, what do you mean? Like, what happened? And he's like, oh, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's crazy. That's so kooky and crazy that that's happening to you right now. Because, like, I had no prior knowledge that that was going to happen to you right now. And then I saw him at the gym. It's happening now. Did you see it? Did you see the rendering? I never realized until I started trying to make videos. That sentence didn't make any sense. Until I started trying to make videos, how much I can't think of words. Is that because of my phone? Is my phone making me dumb? I know that's like a major concern for all of the entire world right now, damn near. But I feel like sometimes it takes me forever to think of these words that I do know. I believe I'm intelligent. I really do. I'm quite articulate. But sometimes you would never know that. You would never have guessed. Little old me can read decently. And that sentence did not help out my case. But I wish I could talk, so I don't know if I should like just practice talking more or practice thinking a little harder, more critical thinking. I need to exercise this muscle more. I'm gonna try to read more. Maybe that will help. Anyways, have you ever read this book called Pen Pal? I think I have it right here. Nope, I lied. It's up there. Anyways, this book called Pen Pal by Dathan, out of the top of my head, Audubon? This. I'll put it here. This book. It's really good. It's a little spooky dooky, but it's not meant to be spooky. Probably shouldn't say it's spooky. But I enjoyed it. Very easy read. Quick. I was working, I was reading it during the week, so it took me about 3 days to read it because I was doing other stuff at the same time. But if you probably sat down, just took like a whole day, you would read it and you would finish it. But I also want to talk about, I think I like a little laugh. Isn't that the thing that the kids are doing right now? This book is so good. It's thickums, and it's so good. Trigger warning though. Big trigger warning. And I read about, like, I found out about this book because I was watching Queer Eye, and Anthony had a shirt on that had, I forget the names. It had the names. It just had 4 names on it. Willem, that's the only name I remember. It had 4 names on it. And I was like, what a weird shirt. What is that shirt? So I Googled it because I was like, it has to be a reference to something. So I Googled the names, and lo and behold, this book popped up. A Little Life by Hanya Yanagihara. Silent book review. Not silent book review. Yes. Please someone read it because nobody reads this book. I have no one to talk about this book with. And I keep trying to give it to people and then they're like, I can't. Here you go. They'll take it and they'll be like, read a page, and I'll be like, oh, here you go. I just want someone to read it. I guess I could look online. I could look on. By the way, it's fine if people like. It's fine if I give it to you and you already. That's fine. That's like so fine. That's like so fine. But it is. I probably could just look online, and I bet there's a bunch of people on there. But I want to read it again. And if you've read it, let me know. And I guess I don't know where that will go, but it's really good. It's really good. I just want to talk about it with someone. But I'm gonna read it again. And anyways, I think I've been cracked out for plenty of time now. So I don't know. I hope you had fun watching this. Anyways, I'm gonna actually get to work now. I'm gonna do some work and figure out some YouTube shit. Bye.